How quick and easy was that, baby? Today, we're gonna do not just 3, but 4 looks, 1 palette using the Pat McGrath Labs Celestial Odyssey palette. This palette is too beautiful and too just, I don't know, creatively inspiring to honestly just do 3 looks. I really wanted to do more than 3. Look at me go, coming so far with my 3 looks, 1 palettes, you know what I'm saying? But let's just go ahead and get stuck into this video. Now, before we do, let's do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and 4 looks, 1 palette. Let's get it started. Alrighty, welcome to look 1. Now, I look a little crazy. I didn't know how this eye was gonna go, so I didn't want to do like base makeup and all that first. So here we are, halfway done. And now I can't show you the finished look of this inspo because it's a video and it just has like this picture on it, but I've got this like inspiration look from Pat McGrath's like Instagram, so I'll link it down below the videos and you can go check it out and see how close I got. This is the eye look. So it's looking a little crazy now, but I really feel like when I put my full face of makeup on, it's gonna look quite nice. So the first thing I did was I took my Refa 03 brush, which like this is perfect for what I'm about to do. And then I went into this shade right here, which actually when I re-looked at it, I think in the video they went into that shade, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. I think for my skin tone, this shade is fine. And what I'm gonna do is create this like wing shape here. So bear with me while I do this and try and get it even. Now I'm picking up my Refa 14 and I'm going into like straight back into that same color, and I'm going to start like blending this out a little bit. Now I'm picking up my Refa 3 brush again, which is that pointy pencil one, and I'm gonna lay down a little bit more color here, deepen it up a little bit, and I'm gonna start working on this little portion out here. Picking up my Refa 14 and blending out some more. What I'm doing now is I'm just going into that darker matte brown that's in the palette. I'm just deepening this outer corner up here a bit. Now I'm just going into this small blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and then I'm going into this beautiful like dark smoky color right here. And all I did was I actually wet my brush for this because in the video they don't show her using intensifiers or anything like that. But I'm just going to, just to get a little bit more opacity to this, I'm just gonna put this right here and like pop it into this outer corner a little bit, because it's kind of like what she did. So I've just popped that into the outer corner here. I don't think she put as much on as what I have, but anyway. Here we are. Now, the next color that she goes into is this one right here, and I'm just using my finger for this one. She doesn't look like she wets it or anything or puts down the intensifiers. She might have, but doesn't look that way, so I'm not going to. Again, another reason why I didn't put my base down first. This one is the duochrome, by the way, and it's spectacular. Like, it looks so plain in the pan, and it's got to be one of the prettiest shades in this entire palette, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm just gonna pick up that black shade just a little bit, just to diffuse it. So now I'm going into that light tan matte, just on a pencil brush, and I'm just going to pop that under here, all the way across, really close to the lash line though. I'm not smoking it out. See how it connects to the outer corner here? It's exactly what you wanna do. So then I went into this beautiful green right here with a pencil brush, and I'm gonna put this underneath the lower lash line, like right here. Like almost all the way across, but I'm gonna stop about here. And I'm taking another pencil brush. I have like 3 going here, and I'm going into this beautiful purple color. And I didn't wet this brush. I just tapped the excess off, and I'm going to pop this into the inner corner. Then I'm picking up that green again, wetting the brush again, and I'm going to like put it, actually, you know what? I need to do this exact same step as what I did last time. I actually picked up this like Juvia's Place blending brush, and I picked up the green shadow and I wet the brush and I swooped it in here like this. And then I just picked up the pencil brush and kind of tapered it off here towards the end. And then what I did was I picked up this shader brush and picked up that original bronze color that we used. I just kind of like mashed it into this so that it's like married together. And then what I did was, I hope that you guys can kind of see, I just put the smallest of small black liners on here. So I'm going to go do that off camera. And I also put Fenty Beauty, Cause I'm Black in the top waterline, Linda Hallberg Greyish Kohl Crayon in the lower waterline, and my Fetish Eyes mascara on. So I'm going to quickly go do all of that. Actually, I'll do all of that and I'll do my base makeup and everything, and I'll come back in 2 jiffies and I'll show you the finished look. See, okay? Alright guys, this is the end of look 1. What do we think? It's almost, I don't know, I quite like it. Hopefully you guys can see the eye look like well enough. I kind of like it. I think it was a lot easier to create than I thought it was going to be. Definitely use different techniques. I mean, I think for someone with hooded eyes, it's like, it's not looking too bad, you know? But let me know what your thoughts are. I know this is a little bit like different out of the box. The other, like some of the other looks will be a lot more easier to create and wearable, but I wanted to try something a little bit different and creative. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on look number 1. Welcome to look 2, and obviously I had to create a look with this stunning green. You guys know I think green has to nearly be my all-time favorite shadow color, and I want to bathe in it, and this green is like, damn. This green is just insanely beautiful. I can't even begin to express to you how beautiful it actually is. So we're gonna recreate this look, as you know, that's why you're here watching, my friends. So I've already primed with my NARS eye primer on this eye, and I have taken the taupe shade from Subliminal first, just to lay down as a lighter transition color. So now we're dipping into Odyssey, and I am taking, where's the shade? Yeah, I am taking this shade right here on my Refa 15. Is this my Refa 15? Yes, it is. I'm just picking up a little bit of this. Start slow and build with these mattes, you guys. They are pigmented, okay? So start slow. And again, windscreen wiper motions. We're gonna concentrate this in the outer corner first, because what I wanted to do was really create a deeper outer corner. And if you have hooded eyes like I do, I find creating a deep outer corner like this can really just create the illusion of like a lid, but also like that uplifted almond shape, because my hooded eyes are downturned as well. So if I'm not careful, I can look like my whole face is getting dragged downward, and I'm trying to lift, baby. We're trying to look younger, as you know, around here. So what I do is I pop this in with windscreen wiper motions. I always concentrate the main part of my color on this outer corner bit first, and I kind of like then just do like this little like swirly action, so that it like kind of blends itself out and like pushes it upwards a little bit. And then once most of the pigment is like concentrated here, I gently start bringing it forward through the crease. I fluff it through the crease. So now we're picking up my Refa 14 brush, and we are going into the dark brown matte in this particular palette. The thing that I like about this dark brown matte is it looks like it's really like warm chocolatey toned, but when you put it on the eye, it's quite cool toned and a lot darker than you think. And I'm liking that, because if it was a more warm toned, I wouldn't want to use it. Anyway, same deal. Now we're pressing this slightly lower down so that we're not covering up the transition shade that we've just put on. Wiggle it into this, like, see how I push it right in here and I wiggle my brush around so that it kind of like blends it out and places it where I want it. Concentrate it there, because I really, like I said, I want to lift a darker outer corner. And then once I've got that pigment down and there's not as much left, I'll slowly bring it into this crease. And then we're just packing this onto the outer corner here, deepening it up. Intensifiers, and we're going to put this 3/4 over the lid to lay down our green. P.S. thank you so much for all of the love on my PML ranking video, my newest one. I was so nervous to upload that, you guys, because I didn't think that it was of any value or interest, really. I was like, oh, I don't know if this is my best, but you guys, really, the feedback has been so phenomenal, so thank you so much. I truly appreciate it, especially if you took the time to watch the whole thing, because damn, it was long, but I really, really value it, and I really value all you guys. You guys honestly make my day. You have no idea. You are the sweetest people, and every single time one of you comment, it just absolutely makes my whole day. I just appreciate you. So please know that, and I'm so grateful to you, and just, yeah, thank you for watching my little channel. Now we're picking up the green, which is probably my favorite shadow in here, to be completely honest with you. It's just, look at it. It's like this like alien cosmic green, and I am just here for it. And you do need to build this shade up. But the other thing is you need to wet this shade. Even with the intensifiers, it's quite glittery, so just wet, like put the intensifiers down if you have it. If not, it's totally fine. Just make sure you wet your brush. Actually, now that I've done that, it's gonna turn out different. Okay, abort, because on the other eye, so okay, let me explain what's happening here. This eye I didn't wet the brush and I got a lot of glitter fallout. But if I wet the brush, see how it becomes a lot more metallic and not as like glittery and opaque? So I'm just gonna flip this to the other side of the brush where I probably should have tapped the excess off. I just got the biggest chunk of glitter I've made. But see how that's now more glittery? So it just depends. What I would recommend is have a little brush handy, and what you could probably do, which is a lot smarter if I was paying attention, is you can just pop something down here to catch it. Now this is like, what you want to do is smoke this up a little bit more into the crease, because I wanted it to be like really just cosmic-y and like smoky and kind of like blown out. See, like that. So what I'm going to do now is all of the boring steps. So I'm going to put the light tan color, not from Subliminal but from Odyssey, underneath. I'm going to smoke that out underneath my lower lash line with that dark brown color. And then I'm going to put the Fenty Beauty black eyeliner on the top waterline and my Linda Hallberg greige core liner on my lower waterline. And then I'm going to put my Pat McGrath mascara on. And then I'm going to come back and I'm just going to show you what I did to my inner corner. So the last step in this look, I'm taking the silver right here, just on a little pencil brush. And all I did was I popped it in the inner corner right here and kind of like swooped it up and then like put it under here so that it was like a little pop and a little sparkle just underneath the lower lash line. And this is finished look number 2. What do we think? Do we love the green? I love the green. I'm not gonna lie, I love the green. Now, let's go ahead and move on to look 3. Welcome back for look number 3. I did a little halo eye. I wanted to use the purple. This eye really hasn't turned out how I've wanted it to, but that's okay. Sometimes that's just life. So let's go ahead and recreate this little look-see right here. Honestly, I feel like if I didn't have such hooded eyes, I would have put a winged liner on this and it would have looked way better. But honestly, I just really couldn't be bothered. When you have hooded eyes, it's such a struggle to do a winged liner in the first place, and I'm not up for that battle today, you know what I'm saying? So refer number 14, and we're dipping into this beautiful berry tone right here. I really love the tones of these mattes. They are so, so pretty. And all we're gonna do is build this up on the outer and the inner corner. So starting with just, again, small amounts of pigments on the brush, my friends, and just tapping the pigment where you want it. Slowly but surely wins the race, and just wiggling when you want to blend ever so slightly. And then I'm just going to kind of connect them together. Now we're picking up our Refa 13 and we're going into the dark brown in this palette, which is this one right here. And we're building up the outer and inner corners with this color. So now we're going to take intensifiers and we're going to put this where we want to put our halo eyeshadow in the middle here. We're going into that beautiful like kind of cool tone pastel-y purple, which is this one right there, my friends. This is my Refa 12. You can just use I would just use a flat shader brush, but I'm just using my Refa 12. And I'm picking that shade up, and then I want this one to be a lot more metallic, so instead of like glittery, so I'm just wetting this brush as well, and I'm going to really pat that where I want like that halo eye to be. And then I want this to be like a little bit more hazy at the top here, so I'm just kind of like blending it upwards, see that? It's not like a structured kind of halo eye or anything. And then I'm taking that dark brown color and just really lightly, actually sorry, I'm picking up the berry color and just lightly gonna tap this over the sides here. For the inner corner, I'm picking up the champagne color right here, just on a pencil brush. And I'm gonna wet this brush. And we're just gonna pop it in the inner corner right here, kind of swoop it up a little bit and also pop it in this bit right here that we've been doing. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to put this berry color and the dark brown color on my lower lash line, just like I normally would for every single eyeshadow look. And then I'm putting the same eyeliners as, no, I'm not putting the same eyeliners. I'm putting Fenty Beauty Cause I'm Black in the top waterline, and then Colourpop Crybaby in the lower waterline, which is like this really nice cool tony purple. Bite mascara. And then I'm going to do my lips, and then I will be right back to show you the completed look. How quick and easy was that, baby? And we have look number 3. What do we think? Do we like this one? Now, I think I kind of struggled with this one a little bit, but it was like a me problem, not like the eyeshadow palette or anything, but then this eye turned out really nice. I really, really like that purple because you think it's gonna be like a pastel purple, but it's really more like that cool tony purple, and I do really, really like it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next look. Okay, you guys, welcome to look 4. Are you impressed with me? Not just 3 looks, but 4 looks. You're welcome, okay? You're welcome. I really wanted to do a smoky eye, like a kind of, I mean, this is like almost navy, but it looks kind of black as well. So I wanted to do a black smoky eye because I've never done one on my channel before. And I know people quite like dark smoky eyes like this, especially if you're going for like a really full-on like nighttime glam kind of look. And I think this is the perfect shade to do it with. I think this is the perfect palette to do it with. And I wanted to show you guys how easy it is. So I've primed with NARS primer like normal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this light shadow here and then this dark brown shadow here, okay? But I'm gonna go into the light one first, the light tan color or light brown color, whatever you wish to call it. This is my Refer 1 brush. And I'm going to start very, very slowly to build up the like transition shades here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to fluff this through the crease very lightly. I'm trying not to like get it winged out. My eye shape just naturally does that, but I am trying to like round this section out here so that it's not like a wing shape. And then once you've kind of laid down the shape and a little bit of foundation there, you just, not foundation like this, but like a foundation, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna start to slowly blend out this shade upward, just very slowly. Now I'm picking up my Refer 14 and I'm going into the dark brown matte, and I'm going to like push this into the crease here as well. Just creating our faux kind of crease for my hooded eyes, but also because I want to transition from lightest to darkest with a smoky eye. And again, I'm just really lightly packing this on the outer corner, not too far in because I'm going to take this color all over the lid. And then while I'm here, just with a pencil brush, I'm going to pick up that light brown color and run this underneath the lower lash line, just all the way. And then I'm also going to, with that same brush, just pick up a little teensy bit of the dark brown. Not all the way across, just 3/4 of the way. There we go, just like that. Now I'm taking intensifiers and I'm gonna put this over the entire lid. Picking up my Refer number 2 brush, I'm going into this beautiful dark shade right here. I'm actually gonna wet my brush just because I've done my base. I really wanna minimize like as much fallout as possible. And literally I'm just gonna press this all over the lid. I really didn't get any fallout at all, which is awesome. And then all I did was I just took a little bit on this finger here and I'm just going to very lightly tap it over the top just to bring a little bit more of that sparkle back. Now I'm just going to take a small smudger brush and I'm going to put a little bit of this dark black smoky color we're using just on this outer corner here. So now I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm going into this champagne color right here, and I'm going to wet the brush again. And we're just gonna pop this onto the inner corner. See how easy this is? What does this spend, like 3 shadows and then the inner corner shade? It's super, super simple, you guys. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my Fenty Beauty Cause I'm Black eyeliner in the upper and lower waterline and my Pat McGrath mascara on, and then I'll back you guys up and show you the finished look. So just a tickie. And we have the finished look for, what do we think? A dark smoky eye. I hope you guys thought it was as simple as I did to create. So if you do wish to create that like smoky eye effect, you can see how quick and easy it is, and you do not need to be intimidated by them, just in case you are. Now that is the end of 4 looks, 1 palette with the Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey palette. You guys, I love this palette. I love this eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna say something extremely controversial. I nearly like this palette more than I like the Motherships. I know. Hopefully you enjoyed the 4 looks. Which one was your favorite if you can remember them all by now? And yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video and kind of what palettes you want to see next, etc. So yeah, just give me your thoughts. You know I love hearing from you guys. Now, if you're watching till this point, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.